What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here, and welcome back to another Breaking Bad reaction video. Today, we're on Season 4, Episode 9, and we didn't have a cliffhanger last time. What we ended up with last time was like a flashback of Gus's past, and his partner got shot by the guy at the bell. His name's Hector, Tuco's uncle, like Theo, something like that. His name's Hector. He was working for the some Don guy. I think he was the boss of some kind of cartel workings, or maybe the boss of the cartel. I don't know. And the guy that was over the phone with Gus, and he got shot during like a raid. And then Gus broke the phone. He was there too. So that was interesting to see Gus not entirely professional, because he was kind of jittery and nervous. We were seeing a lot of Gus. We saw like a random flashback at the beginning. Then we saw a thing. I thought, and still kind of think, Gus's time is running low, maybe. Hank is still on his trail. He got Walter to place a tracker on his car, which was very, very insane. That like Mike pulled up, Hank and Walter were there, he had to put the tracker. He goes in the restaurant, Gus is there, Gus tells him to do it. I'm interested to see what happens. What's Hank's next move with this whole Gus thing? What is Jessie gonna open up to Walter? Because that's another thing. Walter realized that Jessie is hiding things from him and not being completely truthful. I think he's kind of assuming the worst, that he's working with Gus, and maybe like gonna betray him eventually. But I think it's just kind of like he's, he just can't do it after the whole Gale thing. So yeah, we have to see. Also, Skylar was dealing with the money. She was putting it in like clothes and then under the house. And let's get into this next episode, shall we? I'm excited. Ooh, blood. More blood. Who's that? Is that Walter? No? I don't know. These freaking ominous intros. Okay, so who? It is Walter. And those were glad. So Walter's gonna do something. Get injured somehow.
Mineral Show is just some sort of guy code for strip club.
Yeah, you get your singles. Relax, buddy. This ain't no spy movie. More like Rocky, you know?
With the minerals.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Get the bad guy. Bum, bum, bum.
That's Mike. No, who is that? Oh, that's the other guy. Tyrus, maybe that's Tyrus.
What are you doing, buddy?
Leaving.
No, you gotta go inside. Order something like last time. Avoid suspicion. Besides, I want a vanilla shake.
We'll use the drive-through.
Oh, he did just go.
What the hell? Look at this. Bump, 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 bump. That's work. That's home. That's work. That's home. There's two places every day all week.
Well, that maybe, just maybe, he's not your guy.
A guy this clean's got to be dirty.
Yes, hi. I live on the 4900 block of Doswell Place, and I want to report a very suspicious man who's lurking in my neighborhood. He's sitting in a blue sedan, and he's been staring at a particular house for a very long time.
Oh, I don't know if that was the move.
Are those for me?
Are those what?
Cigarette. So what have you been up to?
What?
You know, just a day in the life. What do you do after work?
Me?
What do you watch?
I don't know, stuff.
He's trying to get closer to Jessie.
Business is good. Really good. So good that I'm thinking maybe you don't need to even work your second job. Maybe you could start thinking about an exit strategy.
I'm working on it.
Oh, you bought one of those tracking keys.
Well,
Hey, buddy, wake ya? Gus Fring, right? About how he never goes anywhere. I mean, one restaurant home, back forth. Which now I'm even more convinced is bullshit, because the man owns 13 other restaurants, right? So I started thinking about this little empire of his, right? Hermanos has a main distribution center. It's not far from town. The place is huge. I mean, I'm looking at it online right now. It's a big warehouse and rows of these long poultry buildings. Sounds promising, right?
What the?
Hey, buddy.
What
Kind
does
of
he
field trip in
do?
here?
you know, I won't lie. You caught me somewhat indisposed.
Taking a dump indisposed?
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Upset stomach and, you know, everything.
Yeah.
It's out of control at the mall.
Yeah. I get it. You don't have to paint me a picture. Probably one guy in a diaper is enough for this trip anyway.
Yeah.
I'll find another ride for this one.
Oh no.
Probably just a 24-hour thing. Maybe 48 hours at the most. And, you know, do you think you could possibly hold off for a day or two?
Buddy, yeah.
You know, I would just really love to be the one to be able to take you there, and I mean, I've just really enjoyed, you know, the time with you and helping you. And
Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, when you're feeling up to it. All right.
thank you. Yeah, I will. Okay. Fine.
Oh, I just bought him time.
What is it, Walter? My brother-in-law, Mike, he in the near future, take a ride out to a certain distribution center to look around for things.
Oh no.
A hand wax for you today? Okay, great.
Oh.
Hey, Sky. I'm gonna need to talk to you.
Ted, I really don't think we have anything to talk about.
Actually, we do.
It's gonna
An
be with
audit?
the mommy.
Wait, an
The
audit
money.
tomorrow? How long have you had this?
A while. I debated, you know, contacting you.
This is the CID, the criminal division. My God, you're facing a felony charge here.
I was wondering maybe if, there's some way you could help with this.
Help.
In there.
You want me to uncook your books?
Well, maybe there's some method or some accounting trick you could, you know, use.
Ted, it doesn't work like that. The damage is already... My signatures are all over those books. Once the CID sees this as willful tax fraud, they are going to build the strongest possible case against you. And once they start down that path, they have an 80% conviction rate. That's because they're allowed to monitor your mail and tap your phones. And not just you, Ted. Everyone involved in those books.
Oh no.
Okay, they're after me. It's the captain they want, not some cashier at a car wash. No offense.
She can't.
Here.
They're cleaning up the lab.
Gus, is he gonna kill Mr. White's brother-in-law? I mean, he's the reason for all this.
Something were to happen to the man, would you have a problem with that?
Who really cares what I think?
What? Jessie, get out of there! Oh no. It's the
Be
cartel.
comfortable, kid. We may be here a while.
It's the cartel. Gus. What? How is... Their aim is either that bad or... Wow.
You guys.
la respuesta es sí.
He's saying yes to whatever deal.
Should I even ask?
I wouldn't.
Regular thing now? Meth cooking and corpse disposal? Jesus.
Just grab us a spare barrel, Walter.
What did this poor bastard do to piss off Gus? Or did Gus just need to send another message?
Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. I don't want you talking to me or Jessie. Just get the barrel. And if you ever plan on calling the cops on one of my guys again, you go ahead and get 2 barrels.
It's another body dissolved. That makes number 3. 4.
Yo.
Yeah, because the 2 guy.
Thanks. Next time, don't stand there like an idiot. Move your feet, running and so forth.
That Terminator shit? Walking right into the bullets? What the hell was he doing?
The cartel needs Gus. His distribution network. They're not looking to kill him.
Oh, I am so sorry I am late. I got lost. Hey, Ted.
Sky.
Mwah. Woo.
Special Agent James Baccaris.
Ooh, special. Skylar White.
Ms. White, you are the accountant of record for many of these reports, is that correct?
Missing. No, it's there.
Revenue most definitely flowed through this company, but it's not all accounted for in
See
your
what
reports.
she's doing. She gonna act like a ditz.
This account here, that is Mr. Keller's account, and Mr. Keller's an old friend of Ted's dad, and he always sends in an electronic payment, which personally I hate because I'm a real paper person, but Mr. Keller's one of those environmental people. So anyway, since there wasn't a physical check, I didn't enter it into the book, but the money's there. I think I am.
No, you're not.
Well, you know what they say about opinions, right? Everyone's got one.
Quicken to manage books for a business this size.
I did. Oh, do you guys use that here? Because it is the best. It's like having a calculator on your computer.
But how did you get this job?
Oh, Ted hired me. Well, I haven't had any training per se. I've always been naturally good with numbers. Got a good instinct for them. Right, Teddy?
Right. This is all falling into place now.
Really clear about what happened in there.
What happened was good news. Ignorance of the law doesn't equate to criminality. It equates to ignorance. Pay the penalties and move on from this. Just put it behind you.
I owe them $617,000. What am I?
Look, just
how am
figure
I...
it out, all right? Get rid of the BMW. Take out a second mortgage on your
Second
house.
mortgage? I have a lien on my house. I don't have any assets. There are no assets left to sell.
Ted, if you don't pay them, they will reopen the investigation.
Oh. Oh, he's at Gus's house.
Gus?
Mike mentioned you have some questions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll eat first. And then we'll talk.
What if he just puts in the food?
Right on.
What if he eats it?
What am I doing here?
I know you have concerns.
What happened yesterday to my man at the farm? It was a terrible thing.
Oh, the dude getting his head blown off? Yeah.
Everything that's happening. I will answer your questions. I need you to answer one question for me. Can you cook Walter's formula?
Oh, no.
No. Why? You loser you were about to waste and dump in the desert a month ago. Get me to keep cooking for you after you kill Mr. White. Let's talk like men. You kill Mr. White, you're gonna have to kill me too.
That is not what I asked you.
Because circumstances with the cartel are untenable.
And I need your help. You to help prevent an all-out war.
Oh. That was Jesse's car?
Right, hey, I really gotta talk to you. I don't know if you're with your family or whatever, but this is, They want me to go to Mexico. Sort of war brewing between Gus and the cartel.
Word has come down.
Yeah, the cartel has been messing. Gus is gonna cave. So the cartel wants half of Gus's entire operation, and they want your formula. And he's gonna give it to them and teach a bunch of cartel chemists how to cook a batch of blue. You know, I mean, Gus doesn't trust you, so I gotta go. It's asking me chemistry stuff that I don't know how to answer because I'm not you. And what if like all the equipment is in Mexican instead of English? I need your help. Okay, maybe you could like coach me.
So you saw Gus?
What? No.
Oh.
Then who told you all of that?
It was passed down, like I said.
With Gus. You haven't seen Gus. You haven't spoken to Gus.
Why are
You weren't at Gus's house last night.
Jeez.
Still here. You look me in the eye and you tell me that you weren't at his house last night.
I didn't have a chance. All right? You would freak out and wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. We both ate from it. What was I supposed to do? Poison myself?
2 hours and 18 minutes, and you couldn't figure out a way to give it to him.
2 hours and 18 minutes.
Oh.
You never had any intention of killing him, did you?
How did you know I was at his house last night?
Ooh.
Are you following me?
This is how I knew.
Parked my car?
7:10 to 9:28 p.m. You killed me, is what you've done. You've signed my death warrant. Screw up like I know you will, and wind up in a barrel somewhere.
Oh, that's what happened. No, not again. Oh, no. No. Oh. 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 No. Walter, relax. Oh, relax. Ah. Relax. Stop. Oh. Oh, no. No. No, not the lamp. Oh. Oh. Yo. Yo, this is a fight. Oh, oh, oh. Jeez.
Can you walk? Then get the fuck out of here and never come back.
Well, that was season 4, episode 9. Yeah, Jessie and Walter didn't leave off on the best note. That was probably the worst fight they've had, I think to say. Because even like that one time in the RV, it was just kind of like shoving, and they had like another. It was really just, there were like punches this time, and it was, ooh. They kind of like low-key messed each other up a little bit, especially Jessie at the end there. He really like let Walter have it, but unfortunately it looks like they're, you know, beefing again. They're always on again and off again, all Walter and Jessie, as being like partners, and like they were kind of being distant, and like Jessie was showing some promise there. He was like, if you kill Walter, you have to kill me too, something like that. But like, oh, and that all went downhill. God dang it. They're fighting again. Walter was wise. It's not focusing. Hold on. Walter was not happy about Jessie not killing Gus, even though he kind of had the opportunity to. I didn't see an opportunity, but maybe like, you know, Gus left the room at one point. Jessie could have done it, and he didn't. But yeah, it just did have a point with the stew. Even I said that during the reaction, like, you can't poison yourself. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Hank still needs to be taken to one of the laundromats, because he wants to investigate. Walter needs to be on that. I think that's why they were cleaning up in the beginning, and they were in the position where like that guy just sniped that one guy. And Mike even saved Jessie, which was pretty cool. Mike's a weird character for me. At one minute I like him, the next minute I don't. Like I liked him for saving Jessie, but then he was like, you know, like giving Walter like a lot of attitude. Like, don't talk to me or Jessie. Well, I mean, Walter and Jessie were the original partners there, my guy. So you need to relax. Feels like every time Mike does something that's likable, he does something that's unlikable. So I have a very mixed bag of feelings for Mike. I was wondering what Walter was doing with his tracker. He tracked Jessie. You saw he was going to Gus. But yeah, so yeah, Jessie and Walter are fighting again. They'll probably be cool again in the next couple episodes. That's usually how this tends to go. But that was a pretty bad one with a bunch of punches and just shoving like into shelves and the coffee table. I was wondering what the blood and glasses was in the beginning, but there was the answer. I thought it was gonna be something like maybe a little bit worse. Like I don't know. I'm always expecting too much, pretty much. But Jessie has to go to Mexico now and teach the cartel people to cook Walter's formula. Gus caved in like half the product. I wonder what's gonna happen with that, because if Jessie does mess up, ooh, that can't be good. Walter's not gonna teach him now. I don't know. It's crazy. We see what happens because the cartoon. Very interested to see what happens. The cartel now an enemy. I wonder, Walter's kind of not involved in this. I wonder if how Walter's gonna get involved. Is Hank gonna get involved in this? Is Hank gonna know about this? What's the whole Hank thing gonna do? Is Hank gonna ever get off his trail until Gus is busted? He doesn't seem like it, but like, I don't know what's gonna happen. It was kind of funny how Skylar pretended to be like, I just like a ditzy klutz, and I used some like website to do this, and she kind of like, without saying it, she acted like how, like, you know, Ted hired Skylar because of, you know, like her looks rather than her brain. So that was pretty funny. A pretty good plan on Skylar. However, I don't know what Ted's gonna do. Because he's judging by his car, he's already downgraded. He needs to pay off a lot of debt, a lot of taxes. Of course, the Whites could, or more Skylar, because Walter won't want to do that. Skylar could donate him some money, but where does that come from? How do you explain that to Ted? And would he even accept it? Because he doesn't understand the whole, like, if they, like, you know, look into stuff like phone calls and history and stuff like that, and they look into it for Skylar, that could even compromise Walter in the meth business. He doesn't even know that half. He just thinks Skylar's like worrying like for him, or worrying like just in general for herself. So that's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, of course, the only option I can think of right now is Skylar gives money to Ted, but you have to explain all this kind of stuff, and you don't know how he's gonna take it. So yeah, but what else are you gonna do? And you have to protect them not looking into you. So might be the only option. A lot of things to see. And it just seems like it's a new thing each time, and nothing's really exactly getting solved, or at least how I expect it to, or what I think is gonna happen. But it's still like, I'm not saying that as like a bad thing. It's like more of an interesting thing, if anything. Like a problem gets solved with another problem almost. Kind of like Hank's chain of finding suspicions of Gus. Well, like always, just have to wait and see what happens. Can't wait. But for now, that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike. Subscribe or don't subscribe. You know it's always up to you. I will see you guys in the next video you watch of me. Goodbye.
Wanna tangle, I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day.